Right. So you approach this entrance into this cavern. You can see here. This is the sort of dust that's collected and ran down with this like horrible grimy water, creating this crying effect on the mountains of in the Emo Valley. What do you guys do?
I take a mental note that I might want to come back here after the fight is over.
What,
Drown in tears.
No, I have a plan, but we have to see after combat if I can still do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Are you sure there will be combat? Maybe we will get away with it this time.
I'm just taking a mental note for when we get the shit and we're heading out that I want to do something.
Alright. Well, I guess we should continue forward.
I'm just gonna quickly...
That's my mind.
I'm just gonna quickly use my Pearl of Power to get a 3rd level slot and convert it into spell points.
Okay. You do some accounting.
Outside of the things that I was being a dick about, you said were there actually like stuff on the floor?
Yeah.
Like runes. Okay. Do I go to roll ahead?
It's inside the actual cave.
Oh, okay.
So you'd have to go a little closer because you're standing quite far away. Also, cool. you did it to check the 1 square for 5 feet, so that's what that roll was for.
Alright, cool. Where do I see them? Which path?
Inside the cavern, which is over here. This is like a little rocky outcropping.
Okay.
And the actual cavern's over here.
Right.
Moani remains behind to guard the exit. There we go. Alright, so you guys approach. Yeah, you can roll a wisdom saving throw. No, sorry, not wisdom saving. You can roll an Arcana check for me.
Can I make a perception check to check for like traps or shit like
sure.
that?
You think that these are... I'm not going to give you like a silly bullshit. They're incredibly uncomfortable, nasty runes. You just don't make anything out of them.
I cannot seem to translate what these runes are, but I still suggest we avoid them.
Yeah, I mean, they're not like specifically placed sort of runes. They're just kind of scrawled everywhere. Like, all the walls are covered in them, the ceiling is covered in them, the floor is covered in them. Like, it's a mad serial killer's den sort of effect.
Yeah.
As you enter inside, a voice wafts out of the darkness and goes, "You came at last. I foresaw your coming. I have seen your deaths. I will grind your souls into powder and add it to my great tapestry. You will be part of the prophecy."
So you are the emo owner of this place, is that correct?
The prophecy crawling in my skin. These wounds, they do not heal.
Would you be able to teach me some of your emo quotes? Because I want to become a little bit more emo, but the French accent is so endearing, it's not emo enough.
If you could kill me, my book of poetry would be yours.
Well, I am always looking for interesting books, so that maybe we can trade a little bit if we don't have to kill you. Let's keep going, Moani. I will just chat with this guy.
I believe it is not a good idea to deal with whatever devil
death is foreseen. It shall come to pass within these walls.
Right.
Yours or mine, there is no other way. I have seen the end of times. It is upon us. I think... Can you see him, Moani?
Oh?
Just from where you are? Because I've got the big weird...
Yeah, big fuck off dragony looking motherfucker.
Yeah, you see him. Oh. He sees you. Roll initiative. Okay.
We can see his name.
Fuck for advantage.
I want his name to be visible because it's a cool name.
That's the quintessential advantage roll.
Lyranex, Master of Visions. Alright, Moani, you are first.
Give me 2 seconds. No, actually, I'll wait.
Alright, 2 of your 6 seconds are gone.
This is going against my better judgment, but I will dash with my action to get to.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you come charging in.
Bonus action, I will rage.
Okay. You sound kind of far away.
Yeah, that's because my headset's not on my head because I've got to wash things.
I have to wash things. Don't worry about it, though. Okay. Right. At the end of your turn, Moani, could you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
No, I cannot, but I will certainly try.
Ooh.
And
22.
try I did.
Yeah, no, that's grand. You feel a sense of impending dread and doom begin to flow through you as this you see this strange eye symbol painted in blood in the middle of the room, but you are able to.
Can I punch
ignore
the
it.
sense of impending doom?
I imagine you do that with your brain. You punch the sense of impending doom.
Brain punch.
Rage punch. Okay. Appearing from the walls. Bleh.
Oh
Black.
god.
Bleh. Bleh. Are creature amorphous blobs of mouths and eyes.
Can I ask something?
Mhm.
Well, mithril plate, that is considered magical, right? Because I don't want to get like some black ooze shit all over my mithril plate armor.
Not relevant for these monsters.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And mithril plate, I don't think it's ever, but I'd say it probably is. Okay. So let me just check, because these guys have some weird effects.
Oh, bloody hell, not these things again.
Yep. They've came back for you, but in a different dimension. Okay. Each creature that start. Okay, so there's a couple of things at the start of your turn that I'll have to do. So remind me to do stuff at the start of your turns.
Cool.
All right, so these creatures appear. They've not got very much movement though. So this one can reach. So Astrid. Oop, sorry, I pressed it twice, so I didn't need to. Astrid and Krazak, could you both make wisdom? Could you both make those saves for me? This gibbering Malver blasts you, Astrid, with magic, with spittle that explodes into a burst of light. All right, Krazak, you cover your eyes without issue. So do you, Astrid. This creature then slimes its way up to you, and then many mouths open and try and bite you. Nom, 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 nom. But it rolls a 3.
Rolls a 1.
Yeah.
Does it bite itself in confusion?
It does, but it probably bites itself a lot anyway. Another one is going to roll on up here, but it's going to try... First it's going to try and blind Krazak. So everybody within 5 feet of Krazak, so Saladin and Astrid as well, make that save. Cool.
Oh boy.
Alright, Krazak... Oh,
The
you're
aura.
in the aura. Yeah, you're fine. These creatures don't have much chance of getting past it. Alright, it's going to try and bite you, Krazak. Nom 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 nom. Doesn't do very well. Or to hit is garbage, but that's kind of what these monsters are all about. This one is going to come forwards a little bit, and it's then going to try and blast Krazak with its blinding spittle.
What do you have against my eyes?
Fuck your eyes.
Ah, my eyes!
Alright, Krazak, you are blinded until the end of the Malver's next turn.
Yeesh. Cool.
Do I need to make that one as well? Yeah.
Yes, you
I
do,
do.
because you aimed at Krazak. Alright. So yeah, these creatures come out of the walls, they start spitting at you, blah blah blah. This one is going to move 10 feet closer to Moani, and then blast some spittle at Moani. Yep, you're fine, Moani. Alright. That's it for Gibbering Malvers. So this strange serpentine creature, now that you get a better look at it, Moani, Laranax, let's have a look. I got a cool sort of description.
I don't get a better look at it.
Yeah, you don't, but Moani does. Other people are important too, Killian.
Sorry. It's my turn. I thought it was
He
me.
appears as It's not your turn. He appears as a great spectral serpent with an old man's bearded face. Twisting
Ugh.
shadowy arms float beside him, unhinged and disconnected from his scaly body. So he looks down at you, and as he does, appearing the bones that he's on a pile of bones. Next to him, there's also like a pile of rotting old books. And on the other side of him, there is a big mortar and pestle, like you grind stuff up in, and he's just on a mountain of bones. And this mountain of bones
Didn't your mom ever tell you to clean your room?
Mountain of bones begins to move and shimmy and
Ooh.
turns into two big serpentine forms. So
Okay.
these bone nagas are going to bone you. Right. So what are they going to do?
Phrasing.
Yeah, it was deliberate. Alright, so this one has to get out of your space, so it's going to move back here. And then it's going to try and bite you.
It will probably do it.
Actually, they've got other options which are better. Alright, before it tries to bite you, the other one is going to try and cast a spell on you. Could you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Let's see. Can I?
Let's find out.
No.
No. Alright, you are paralyzed. And as that one paralyzes you, the other bone naga opens its like maw and is going to try and bite you. So you are... Oh, but misses you. Despite its advantage. Right, so its teeth come down, but it like catches some of your armor and just sort of gnaws on it. Nom nom nom, tasty armor. Okay. That is it for the boning nagas, I think. Let's see. Do you guys got any bonus actions or anything? Nah, we ain't got shit. Okay, good luck, guys. Krazik, it's your go. You are surrounded. You were blind. And
Yep.
At the beginning of your turn, I need you to make a strength saving throw and a wisdom saving throw. Alright, the strength saving throw you pass. The wisdom saving throw...
That'd be an 11, I believe. So you have a +5. Is it Astrid?
Yes, plus alright, you fail the wisdom saving throw, I think. Let me double check. The place they're in somewhat modifies their base stats. Eyes of Gibbering Malvers. The DC. Okay, you fail.
Cool.
All right, you on a failure, the creature. Gibbering must succeed. Blah blah blah. On a failure, the creature's reaction can't take reaction until the end of its turn. All right, roll a d8 for me.
D8. Whoop. 1.
1. All right. You do nothing. You are blind and you do nothing. You stand and drool. And the gibbering in this case takes the form of like repeated prophecy. They talk about the rise of a dark lord, a great evil coming and destroying Vasselheim, about death walking the earth. And they gibber this to you in
What
your
is
mind.
this nonsense?
Saladin, it's your go. Could you make a strength and wisdom saving throw, please?
Rank first. Astrid's aura is included. 14.
Alright, you're fine. You pull your feet out of the doughy earth as the ground kind of melts beneath you, and you steel your mind against the effects.
Alright, and I'm going to move over here. See if I can see anything extra. I can't really. I can't get into the room. So I'm gonna... Sorry, Astrid. I'm gonna cast a spell.
Yep. The gibbering Malvers pull out their magic wands. Yeah, no, you're fine.
I think that should hit all of them, plus Astrid again, sorry. We'll pay you back later. And I'm just going to chuck a fireball onto them.
Okay. Good old fireball.
When in doubt.
When in
Fireball
doubt, fireball about. Okay. Yeah, alright. So, their dex
nice.
is unsurprisingly not great. Yep. And they do not have resistance to fire damage. So they all take 30 damage. They just let out the most horrendous, like, screeching noise as they are horribly burned by your spell.
I just realized I did that and I have no idea where Moani is.
Very far away. You're okay.
I hope I hit only one ally and not two. I'm gonna, like, move here, and that's it for me.
Okay. Luranax, Master of Visions, looks on this paralyzed little orc beside it, and goes, "I have foreseen your death, girl," and is going to try and bite you with its creepy old man face. So it has advantage. Yeah, it has advantage, so nom. 24 for 7 plus 1d6, so 9 piercing damage, and the poison, I'll double that too, so that'll be 78. 78. Alright, and for metric... Alright.
But that's a saving throw thing onto it.
Yeah, but I feel it gets to inject... It gets a good bite on you and can really push the poison into your body. So I've always included it as part of the crits and stuff. Makes monsters a little more effective. Okay, so you fail the Constitution save. So you take 49 damage, halved because of your resistances. Yeah, Sean?
Doing math.
Cool.
Math noises.
Math. It then slithers deeper into the cavern to gain some distance. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go over here and hang out.
Has his own dark
I
corner.
foresaw this. It says as it goes away. Astrid, it's your go. Could you make wisdom and strength save for me? Yep, you're fine from the strength, you're fine from the wisdom, alright. So the ground beneath you turns doughy and these creatures gibber some nonsense prophecies at you. But you're too strong-willed for that bullshit. Okay, you strike... Which Malva are you striking at? Can't actually hear you saying anything, I don't know if you're muted or not.
I'm sorry, I was muted. The one next to Krazak. I was eating a piece of chocolate, so I was like, you don't have to be hearing me smacking. Yeah, no.
Alright, so 21
yeah.
damage? No.
Mm-hmm. No.
Yes. No,
23.
23. Not enough sleep and math. Okay, yeah, you hack into this Malvar, it screeches more in pain, like dark blood comes out of it. Like the wound you open into it grows teeth and becomes another mouth.
Ugh. I
Kill it,
swing
kill
him
it, kill
again.
it, kill it, kill it.
Kill it! Oh!
Alright, 13 damage?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, there's not much left of this Malvar. You hack it once more and your axe digs deep into it. You rip out a huge gouging chunk. For a moment you think you've killed it, but it remains active, although horribly injured.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Well, no. Well, hang on. I always forget which of my spells are bonus actions.
I think like just Shield of Faith for a...
Yeah,
and a couple of smites you can put on your weapons if you've got any of those.
Yeah, I do. I have Wrathful Smite.
And
That's
your
fine.
Aura of Vitality.
I think that's an
No,
action to cast. And then
Aura
it's
of
a bonus.
Vitality is, yeah, it's an action
it's
to
an action
cast
to
and then a
cast.
bonus action to use
Gotcha.
afterwards.
Gotcha.
No, I'll hold on for now. That's the end
Alright.
of my turn.
Moani, please make a wisdom save. Alright, you pass. At the end of your turn, you
Yay!
free yourself from this
Nice.
creature's control and shake off the paralysis. With these horrible bony creatures around you. Then could you make another wisdom saving throw for the ocular sigil that is trying to fill you with dread? Alright.
No, I can't.
That one you feel. So, you feel a sense of impending boom. You suffer disadvantage on attacks against Luranax until the end of its next turn. Until the end of your next turn.
That's fine.
Okay, so just bear that in mind. Gibbering Malvers are going to do some gibbering. Alright, does this one get its spittle back? That's not how you do that, Matthew. It does not, so it's just going to as best as it can dash, so 20 feet over to there. The other three, do any of them get their spittles back? 1d6. No. Yes, alright. The very nearly dead one gets its spittle back. Okay. So this one is going to roll up an Astrid. So the very nearly dead one is going to try and spittle Celadine. Blech. Alright, you're fine. And then it's going to try and bite Krazak. Because you're blind.
That's sorry. My one's actually a 12. I'm out of Astrazor and I forgot to click off the thing.
Oh,
so
okay. So
I fail.
Bang! Your eye. There's a shock of light in your eyes. You stagger, and actually, you might not be within range. I just realized it's only 15 feet, which is perfect.
Yeah, but it spits it at a point within 15 feet. And
Oh,
then
okay,
each
so yeah, it could
within
blast
5
it.
feet of that point.
Yeah, so it could blast it in front of you and catch you. All right. So yeah, you are.
Thanks, Vampy.
I just like playing by the rules.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, take inspiration, Vampy, for
Thank
guiding
you.
your sleep-deprived GM through technicalities. The gibbering Malver is then going to try and bite the blinded Krazak. So Krazak, this is on you. Nom 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 nom. Ooh.
Oof. I was going to say I'm not actually blinded anymore. Because I had a turn since, but still.
I think it's till the end of the gibbering Malver's turn. Yeah,
Can
it's the
I-
end of the Malver's turn.
Oh no,
No.
because I can't give him disadvantage because he has advantage, right? It would just become a straight roll.
Yeah, and you'd have to
Yeah.
declare that before I rolled.
All right.
That's cool.
I think if it's
ow.
protection. Yeah, it gets a good. Like these things don't are slow, but when they do hit, they hit pretty hard.
Alright, well, he takes 10 cold damage either way.
All right, that he there wasn't much of him left, so what was left freezes over and cracks and falls apart, kind of like if you put Play-Doh in a freezer and threw out a wall.
Eesh. That's 30, geez, 31, ouchies.
Yeah, that was a good old hit. The other two are going to try and gnaw on Astrid. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. They don't do very well.
They can only hit me on a natural 20.
Yeah, I know. That's what they're looking for. Okay. The Bon Naga. Let's see. One of them is going to try and cast Hold Person on Moani again. So, Moani, could you make a wisdom saving throw for me? Alright, you are fine from that. The other just blasted you with a lightning bolt. So, Moani, this is on you. Okay, so it's a dex save. You have advantage because of your danger sense. And it's for 8d6. Alright, you pass. Their spell safety isn't very high. It's only 12.
Nice.
So you take half of that and then you half it again because of your fancy bear totem. Because as we all know, bears are unaffected by lightning.
It is a well-documented fact.
Struck by a lightning bolt for 6 damage. Cool. It's going to move up and try and actually, I don't think it really wants to move up, and it'll move here to try and slow you down. Not within range though. I'm good. I'll just stick over here, guys.
I mean, it's boxed me in, kind of.
Yeah, it's boxed you in without being within actual range of your weapons. Krazak.
What are the saves I need to do again? Am I still
Oh,
in range?
yes. You are still within range. Well, let me double check, because one of them might be quite short. Yeah, the apparent ground is only 10 feet. So you're, you're still
I'm
within
within
range.
that, yeah.
Yeah. Strength and a wisdom.
That's the one. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Oh, but is that a 13?
13
Alright, you
and
passed that.
23.
Alright, so you passed both of those, so you don't have to worry about weird visions or stuff.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so your eyes cleared at the end of that when you killed that thing, and your feet are not stuck in the ground.
No, what was... Oh, dear. Alright, and... once done again, going to conjure my Starfield and trace out the Coiled Serpent.
Okay.
Voodoo.
You are Speed Force go.
And I'm gonna move around to... I need to move my character sheet so I can go here.
Okay.
And haste action, I'm gonna take a swing at this guy. 13?
13 hits, yeah. This thing makes no attempt to dodge you. And it is not immune to poison damage.
What?
I know.
But it's a
weirdo.
creature.
I know. Even non-creatures like skeletons are immune to poison damage. It's weird.
Yeah, that's me.
What was I going to say? I had something in my brain. Did all that damage only just make it through your wards?
And my armor Vagathi.
I have a lot of wards on at all times. It's clever. Saladin, it's your go.
I have a
could
frontline
you
wizard
make
with 65
a-
health.
Could you make a wisdom saving throw for me, Saladin, but you were spared the strength save?
Okay. Yeah, Astrid's aura is turned off for me, so that's a natural 19.
Nice. Yeah, you're fine.
Nice.
You hear the gibbering of prophecy, but you blank it out. Just normal.
So I'm blinded and have decided that I've hit my teammates with enough fire for now. So I'm going to take the dodge action as best I can.
Sure. Also invisibility.
And I'd say that'll be it.
Alright, so you just...
Yeah, do you know what? I can invisibility myself, so
so you'll do that. Cool, alright, you tweak your nipples and turn invisible.
Prep spell.
Alright.
I just saw what Marnie's in the middle of.
Yeah, they got their own
It's
stuff.
fine.
I mean, that's
It's
exactly what happened last
fine.
time. We were fighting all the henchmen at the bottom of the map, and Mohani was over
at least
there.
this time they're
following.
not corrupting an angel. Okay. Options. What can Luranax see? Not very much, I don't think. Yeah, it's just Moani. So
God, some master of vision he is.
hey, he is going to cast Blight on you, Moani, at 5th level. So,
Oof. Okay.
54 and a con save. Good roll. Also good
Ooh,
roll.
nice.
So you half that and then you half it again because you are a tanky guy or gal. It's then going to slither further into the cave, not wanting to get near the person with the big axe. I've foreseen that axe killing people a lot. So it slithers away a bit. Cool. Okay. Can anyone see it?
I can.
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
I cannot.
Okay. I just want to make
see
sure because
anything.
he'd be able to see you if you could see it. All right. Astrid.
Okay, I am going to activate my necrotic shroud.
Necrotic shroud.
So the two guys need to make charisma saving throws, or they become frightened of me. Krazak doesn't need to make the save because I have Aura of Courage, making friendly creatures immune to being frightened. So that's nice.
All right. Let's see how charismatic these horrible bubbling cauldrons of mouths are. They're not very charismatic. They are both frightened of you.
So I will mark that. It's so stupid that that's an action to activate.
It's for all ASMR. I mean, it's a lot better than the racial abilities most creatures get.
Mm-hmm.
They have enough really strong, convenient features.
Yeah. ASMR are
It
pretty
sets you up
pretty
for
great.
a lot of damage in the long run.
Yeah. Ask Lionel.
Yeah,
Dragon
then
Ball
I'm just
suck.
gonna Gonna stand here and wait for them to attack me some more.
Okay. Moani, what do you do?
Is going to start running on the spot. Her
Okay.
feet will catch fire, basically activating my boots of speed, and then I will use my action to dash. I will basically climb to the ceiling, scuttle along it as far as I can get with 120 feet of movement.
Alright, let me check the height of the ceiling. If it's mentioned in the adventure or not. Or otherwise I'll just make up a...
I mean, if it looks like it's...
Wait, what?
What the fuck was that?
What?
I think
gold,
Matt was
or-
just stabbed.
No, it wasn't me.
Wasn't it?
No.
I heard it through the microphone, so it wasn't me.
Gold!
Yeah, I think maybe it was on Sean's side.
Yeah, I think so. It sounded like something an Australian would shout.
Sorry.
It's
Wow,
okay.
okay.
Let's go.
I would say the ceiling is about where you are right now. I don't know. 10, 15 feet tall. So you could go up and then you could like squeeze over the Naga.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's Australian with 2 L's.
So you'd have to go here, 5 foot, up 10 foot, so that'd be 15 foot of movement, and then going through that would cost you 20 foot of movement to get to
So I've still
Here.
got 100 feet.
here on the ceiling. Yeah. The gibbering malver is going to try and bite you as you go.
Yep.
18 for 5 piercing.
Hits.
Could you make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone, please? I forgot to do that with Krazik. Or did I? I don't remember. Alright, so you're there.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of action is to activate your boots?
Bonus.
Cool. Alright, so yeah, you're over there now. So you've still got lots of movement. So yeah, if you want to just keep going and...
I'll end up here.
Oh, okay, so you run back
here.
to your friends.
Yeah.
That is-
And then
that is not what I
you can
expected.
roll dice as I drop down from the ceiling.
Alright. Well, the fall isn't far enough to hurt you, but the bone naga will try and bite you as you go away.
Yeah, that's fine.
16 for that damage.
Hits for 19.
Cool. Right. Okay, the ocular symbol.
Can't see anyone.
Doesn't have to. Yes, there's that one on nature. Could you make a wisdom saving throw for me, Krazik?
No.
But yes. Wisdom.
Okay,
Hey!
Alright. Gibbering malvers. They gibber and mouth. Right. So one of them is going to chase after Moani. Like, hey, come back. I just wanted to be your friend and eat you. This one is... Let's see if these guys get their spit back. Their gross blindy spit. One of them does. Right. It's going to try and... gross blindy spit the object of its fear, which is Astrid. So, Estrad.
Estrade.
Right, yep, you're fine. It's then going to try and bite you with disadvantage, Astrid.
Mm-hmm.
Nom, 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 nom. It doesn't do very well. And then the other one is going to try and bite Krazik.
Cool.
Nom, 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 nom. Ooh, good roll, but I don't think good enough.
Would have hit if not for haste.
Haste pain dividends.
Yep.
Alright. Bone Nagas. They are going to be creepy and slither. One slithers to here. Krazak.
Oh God, Moani, what have you done? What the fuck is
Hello.
that?
Sacre bleu!
Sacre bleu! What the fuck?
It is going to go over to there. So it's already used a lightning whole person. So it's going to try and could Yeah, Krazik
Yeah.
and Moani. Krazik and Astrid.
Uh,
It's going to try
is it
and...
casting a spell?
It's casting a spell, yeah.
Yeah, I counterspell.
Alright, yep, you successfully counterspell it. Vroom. It's like very rude. Damn, you're impatient, Rooster. The other one is going to go to there.
What the fuck, Moani? Pourquoi is er deux of them? What the fuck?
Alright, Krazik, it's your go.
Alrighty. Yeah, many things. I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay, 1 second. Jules checking. You successfully cast your spell.
Right. I trace out the constellation of the Blazing Glacier.
Fire!
Yeah. Giving myself a cold shield.
Okay.
To-do.
Hang on.
And
Oh, then you get your
then-
haste action.
yeah, hasty. Then I'm going to, with my hasted action, I don't know if I do much against big boys, so I'm gonna turn and take a swing at the gibberer next to me.
Okay. It gibbers.
That is
Shing.
not a concentration spell. That's actually really good.
Yeah,
Mm.
Herc loves that spell. It's one of his tops.
It's great.
You do that, and you armor up a Gaffy, and then you just go into a fight, and anything that touches you takes a great deal of damage.
Also,
quite
it's a
high
really
level, though.
easy way of getting a resistance as well.
Yeah.
It's quite nice.
That's how later on in the game, Herc was like resistant to like 4 or 5 things at one time, even without raging. And when he did rage, it's like, haha. Cool. He takes 8 damage, and that gibbering Malver looks more injured.
Ooh,
Oh,
I then
Constitution
shuffle
saving throw
around.
or become poisoned. It's not immune to poison, so...
Oh, no, that's only on a crit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wasted my good roll.
Oh.
And then you move back around.
Yeah.
Okay. As you move away, turns out the creature has some reach on it. It snaps
Oh.
forwards with its long serpentine body and tries to bite you. But misses you.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Saladin,
Sweet.
you are invisible.
Do I need to make any more saves?
You
Or?
do. Actually, Krazik had to make them too. Krazik, could you make a strength and wisdom save for me?
Oh, shit, yeah.
I suspect you'll pass them just in case. So 11. Okay,
And
you
15.
couldn't have actually moved. Or
Okay,
could
so
you?
I'd
Let me-
still be here.
I mean,
Yeah.
is my modifier on there? So it would be, yeah, an 11.
It's 11. I
Yeah.
think it's still a bit under.
So the wisdom's fine, but you wouldn't have been able to move away. So all that really changes is you're still there, but the bone nag still has its reaction.
Okay, cool.
Saladin, could you make a wisdom saving throw for me? 10? Okay, could you roll a d8 for me? 6. No action or bonus. Okay, could you roll a d8 for me?
So what is causing that? Is it like these things or what?
It's the noise they're making.
There is gibbering coming from the... Alright, you take no action or bonus action, and you just run into this wall.
Moana, you hear a soft thump.
As all you can hear are words of horrible prophecies of Vasselheim's destruction and dragging into the land of undeath. Lyrinax. Oh, sorry. That
I don't lose concentration or anything, do I?
No, you don't. It's just you can't take an action or bonus action because of
Okay.
the mad gibbering. Lyrinax. Going to just have a wee wander out here. It's like, hello everyone, I'm Lyrinax. I foresaw this.
What the
Oh,
fuck, Moani?
hello.
Why you not tell us that there is a bunch of shit up ahead?
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that? Jesus Christ!
I mean, the fact that I was skittering along the roof must have given it away.
Well, you are a little bit a strange person, so I figured it was just, another Wednesday as it is usually.
It is going to... I don't want to waste that quite. It's going to blight Moani again. Might be, gets within range. Just double check. Or it's going to cast a spell, I should say.
Do I have my reaction?
I believe so.
Yeah, I've had a turn since then.
Casts a spell.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known what I was casting, so I would have
Just on that
counterspell.
third level, yeah.
I'd have no more third levels left, so I'd have to do fourth.
Okay. Do you counterspell?
I would have. Knowing what it is, I won't, but if I wouldn't have, but
I mean, I didn't really give you a chance.
I don't know what it is yet, so I would counterspell.
I would have said you'd have done it at third, except you don't have any first left. So yeah, you can spend a fourth to counterspell it if you want.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, that's fine. You successfully counterspell it. It hisses annoyed, like, sorcerer, I foresaw this.
You know what is the most disturbing is that he has the face of a human, but he is a snake, and it's just disturbing as fuck.
He's very creepy.
He's wearing a fez?
No.
No, he has the face of a human.
I'm vetoing that now. He's not wearing a fez. Right, that's it
Putting
for...
stop to this before it gets too silly.
I know how this goes. Yeah, that's it for him. Okay. It is now Astrid's go.
Alright. So I have my necrotic shot active, meaning that once I can do the extra 12 damage. So I'll just swing
So that's a
Which one do you
counterspell.
swing at?
this boy in between us.
Yeah, you counterspelled the Bone Naga, and then it was your turn, so you got your reaction back, and then you counterspelled Lyranex.
My ward gets recharged from those castings of counterspell.
Oh, does it? Jesus. Alright, you drive your sword into your axe into that one and turn it into mulch.
Nice.
And then I turn to this one.
Okay. Hitting that one for 20 damage. Look, that one looks badly damaged as well.
Oh, do I need to make these saving throws? Actually?
Oh yes, and you need to make a wisdom and strength saving throw.
Wisdom,
You're
strength.
fine. You're fine. Yeah.
Alright, I will move up a little bit just to stand there. That ends my turn.
Okay. Moani.
I'm gonna move up to here,
Okay.
and you know what? Fuck it, recklessly swing. So, swing.
25 damage. Yep. Smash. Ribs fly
28.
off in all directions. Oh, 28. Sorry.
Wee.
Ribs fly. in all directions.
Swing again. 30.
Do you haven't done the cold damage thing yet, and is it until you drop the weapon? Yeah, it's not got a time limit. All right. The second swing destroys that Bone Naga, turning it to shattered pieces of skeleton.
Gosh.
How bad's this thing looking?
Very badly damaged.
Okay. I'll go around here and bonus action on it.
All right. Yeah, you splatter that across the walls.
Is there anything saving thing I have?
Oh god, yeah. Sorry, I'm tired. It's making me slow. Yeah, at the beginning of your turn, you needed to make a. Where did you start your turn?
Like right where this thing is.
Was it, or was it not over here?
You're
I thought you
here.
were down the hallway.
Yeah, you're here just
You'd have
outside.
had to make a strength and wisdom saving throw without Astrid's aura. Okay,
Ooh.
so that changes absolutely everything. You wouldn't have been able to. Or actually, boost it to a 12. Even with an actual 1, you still pass. So you don't get stuck in the ground.
That's strong.
Your feet like
Okay.
sink into the earth, but you just rip them out again. Like fuck that noise. And a wisdom saving throw, please. DC 13. All right, yeah. So nothing changes. You spin around, you kill those 2 creatures, and then end your turn there.
Yeah, that's literally all my movement, my bonus action, and my action.
Krazak, it's your go.
Nice. Okay.
Wasn't it the Bone Naga's turn first?
No,
yeah.
sorry, I'm completely off. Thank you.
Ocular signal.
Oh god damn it! And there's actually still an Oculus thing left. Where were the gibbering Malvers on the turn order? Who was? They were just aft Fuck, my brain.
How'd they come off it?
They
I
were
deleted them
before.
because I thought they were all dead.
Ooh.
They were before Krasek?
There's a slow one over there.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
Oh,
Who
Yeah, I think they were
I
before
think-
Krasek.
yeah, I think they were just before me.
Okay,
They were in that big gulf between 20 and 10 at least.
all right. I will do them after. I think they were before the Bone Naga, so I'll do them there.
Yeah.
Okay, Krasek, could you make a Wisdom saving throw for me?
Okie dokie.
They were just before the Burn Nagas.
Cool.
Wisdom.
All right, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yep, you're still fine. All right, this gibbering Malver comes over here and then blit, fires some spit. What can he see exactly? Yeah, okay, he's gonna fire some spit at. Oh wait, it's only got 15-foot range, doesn't it? So yeah, he just
You could hit there and
he's
get
gonna hit there and get
Krasek.
Krasek. So Krasek, could you make a Dex save for me?
With advantage. Oh, cool. That's normal.
Okay, that's it for him.
Nice.
The remaining Bone Naga is going to slip out of the shadows. I'm a creepazoid. And is going to...
Super creep.
Super creepy. See if he went... No, not enough movement for that. So. Can't get all of you. I'll just get you two. Yeah, I don't see this anyway. So he's going to blast Moani and Astrid with a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Real fucking lightning.
What do we need to make deck saves?
Deck saves. 86. Moani, you definitely pass. Astrid, you pass. So 27 damage. Halved, then I believe halved again because of Astrid's aura.
Yep. It's so.
So I half it 3 times?
No, because your rage gives you resistance and my aura gives you resistance, and resistance doesn't double up.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you just half it twice.
So that would make it 13 and then 6.
Yes, I believe so. 13 and 6. Okay, Krasek,
Mediocre!
it's your go.
Alright.
Throwing
I'm
spells at a paladin of the ancients is not the most effective tactic.
I'm quite sick of these guys gibbering at me, so
Let's see actually if you're within his gibbering aura range. You are, so make a quick wisdom
Oh, am I?
save for me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 20 foot. I also forgot like 10 foot around them is difficult terrain at all times, but whatever.
hey,
Alright, you're fine.
sick of these guys gibbering. Actually, I'm gonna move a bit further to there. Nope, can't see everything. So I'm just going to make a attack at this fellow when everything stops lagging. So I'm gonna trace out the constellation of the Raging Giant. 18.
18. You strike it for
15, 27.
27. Really? Wow.
Yep.
Alright, you strike it for 27 damage. It screeches in pain.
And then hasted action, swing again.
You hit
Hot
it.
9.
You hit it for 8 damage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, these things do not dodge.
Alright, back there. How much did I move in total? It was there. So 15, 25, 35. And that would be 50. Yeah, I can do that. I'm gonna just go back into the aura again. I'll take the attack of opportunity from it.
Okay. Actually, remember it's difficult terrain around it.
Oh, is it?
So yeah, I've been forgetting that, but it like because it makes the ground doughy, everything within 10 feet of it is difficult terrain. So I don't
Within
think.
10 feet.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
not really been super relevant yet, but I think that would be enough to make it so that you can't make it back.
Okay, so so
So
that
this would just be 10, and then this would be 20, and this would be 30.
yeah. 25.
It would take 20 feet just to reach it. And then 20
Okay, well, I've noticed there was difficult terrain when I got into it. So I probably want to run up to the other side then.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets all doughy and like weird, the floor under your feet.
Yeah, I had 60, so I could probably get in and out. I wouldn't have jumped up if I wouldn't be able to get back.
Okay. So he'll take his bite at you.
Yeah.
Nom 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 nom.
Oh,
That's what you
man.
get.
That is what I get. Holy shit. I was like, I can take one attack. Okay, yeah. So, first off, he takes... I think it's that.
Okay.
And
damage.
cold damage. And I
Cold
take a fuck ton. What is that?
34.
34 damage and a
Or-
strength saving throw.
So... Strength first. You good? And
Oh,
then...
okay, you're good.
Constitution. I think I drop haste.
You do, because it was 34 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, fuck.
And how far away did you get from him? So this is 20, and then 30.
You'd have got to there, and then the haste would have broken, and you just start drooling.
Yeah.
Good.
Fucking hell, I've been crit twice by these guys now.
That is not good. Sally, I don't know where you are, but your little wizard friend is in trouble.
Your little wizard
Stop
friend.
critting me!
No! You guys do your thing, we'll do ours.
Just 20 off that.
Alright, Saladin.
Do I need to make any saves?
No, you are not within any of their auras anymore.
Okay, let's get a look at this because I haven't seen any of what's going on yet. 10 feet, 15 feet. Ooh.
You don't hear
Starting to see
anything
things.
nearby.
20 feet, 30 feet. 25
I mean,
feet.
is it still
Jesus Christ.
difficult terrain with the guys being
No,
dead?
once they die, the floor stops turning to jello.
Oh. Oh, wait, I've just looked north. Okay.
Blah.
Uh.
I want to be friends. It's lying. It doesn't want to be friends.
How? Oh, I can only see the one. Right. I am going to cast a spell.
Sure, go for it.
Okay. Let me just check because I can see this guy.
Monsters never take counterspell. They're fucking idiots.
Does that work, or do you want me to be more precise?
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, just blast a cone of cold down the hallway.
Yeah. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Okay, 34
Ugh.
cold damage. Okay, I need to get rid of this thing in the way. Alright, the Bone Naga is going to take all of it. So it takes 34 damage. It screeches. Well, it doesn't make any noise because it's kind of a creepy bone creature, but you see like all of its bones grow brittle with cold. A couple of them shatter. The spirit, the master of visions, is going to make his Constitution saving throw, which he also fails. That was the right one.
Didn't see that coming, did you, shithead?
I foresaw the cold. Oh wait, that was the wrong. I had the wrong token selected. I'll roll again. No, don't.
It is for cold.
He passes. He has a much better con than his weaker sibling. 17 points of damage to him, though. Still
Yeah,
quite a
even
lot.
with the original roll, he would have still made it
Yeah.
with
Right.
11.
I had the wrong token selected when I pressed con save for the second one.
Oh, right.
Alright, so he gets blasted with cold as well and like hisses angrily at you.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to burn 2 sorcery points to quicken spell a firebolt at Mouthy Boy next to Krazak.
Okay. Whoosh!
I'm going to hit him with a frostbite. Try to keep him from hurting my friend too much.
Alright, so it has to make a constitution save. Which it fails, and it takes 8 damage.
Oh,
10
wait, that's only weapon attacks. Sod.
Hmm?
I was trying to cause it to have disadvantage on its next attack. Unless a mouth is a natural weapon?
It's a melee weapon attack, it says. I
Yeah.
think that counts as a... It will get disadvantage on that. It's like
Yeah.
cold and slowed, it makes sense.
Cool. And that's it.
Okay. Lyranex, Master of Visions, is going to come on out here. It's going to like look at you guys like disappointedly.
I look back at him like, why is his face like that? It's so disturbing. Why does he have a real face on a fake snake? The fuck?
Like, it's super creepy. He is going to... I foresaw your aura. It's super annoying. He's going to cast a spell.
I would like to counterspell.
Okay. What level do you counterspell at?
I am going to counterspell at level 5.
5? Alright, you successfully counterspell him. I was saving that slot. Fuck you.
I will use my non-existent reaction to identify the spell.
So he tries to make eye contact with...
Oh yeah, I can do that. I will use my reaction to identify the spell.
Okay, John. Yeah. So he tries to make eye contact with you, Saladin, and like looks in your eyes, but you like make some arcane gestures and like rip their magic out of the sky around him. If you want, you can make an Arcana check to see if you recognize the spell.
Oh,
I've used my reaction, so I can't.
I meant that because
it was clearly a disintegrate spell.
All spells I cast are disintegrate spells.
Yeah.
Until they're Astrid, it is your go.
Alright, I will run up to this boy over here. Hello, bonjour.
Bonjour.
Don't mind me, just swinging my axe. Allez hop.
Smash! The axe crashes into it. Despite being undead, it has no resistance to necrotic damage, but it is not a plant. So that's 31 damage?
I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
Yep, it's 31.
BAM! There is no snake left there. You just smash your axe into its creepy skull, which shatters like glass.
Nice.
I don't know why. I was listening to some YouTube music because Discord's being a little bit glitchy, but then it suddenly became very loud. Okay, there you go. Right. And then I want to... I still have one attack thing left, but not enough movement to get to him.
Good. That's somewhat the point.
Can I want to... Yes, I will. I will put my axe on the ground.
Alright, so you drop your axe.
Yeah, and then I use my item interaction to draw the Wunderwaffe, and I will shoot the fuck out of him. Are you ready for this?
Alright.
Out of fear that I'll miss him, I think should I use the clockwork? I don't know what his AC is. No, I'm just gonna throw it at him. Wunderwaffe! 16.
16 hits him for loads of piercing. And...
So it's 20 damage on him, and because there's nothing in the line, nothing has to make a dex save.
Alright, screeches in pain as you strike the strange old man face with your blast.
It's disturbing! And then I'll take a step back, so I'm basically in the same square as where the axe is right now on the floor.
Okay. Moani!
Has a red box.
Oh no! Well...
It's a sign of rage.
So I can get to there.
Sure can.
No issues. If my sheet will open, I'm gonna reckless and frozen Azura edge him in the face with a great weapon master. Bear with me.
Fuck. Just as I foresaw.
So swing.
Fuck. Yeah.
So yeah, and swing again.
Ooh. But
15
hits it for 31 more damage.
So that was 45 feet, which means I've got 35 feet left, and I will just go. So he gets a bite if he wants, or something.
It's like, fuck you, asshole. 6.
That hits.
Cool. Could you make a Constitution save? All right, so you take only half
Yeah.
the poison, and then half it again. Because of your fancy barbarians. All right, so you run up and you swing the axe twice, and each one like buries the axe to the crossguard, and it screeches in pain. And there's a, as it does so, you then turn, you sprint away to get some distance, but as you go, it sinks its fangs into your shoulder once more. Krazak, could you make a wisdom saving throw for me? And then it's your go in which you stand and rule.
Yeah.
And then the creature, the gibbering Malver, which is on the turn, I remember, but is still around, is going to come forwards and is going to try and bite you with disadvantage because its teeth are all brittle from cold. Missing you.
Hey!
Let's see if it gets its blinding spittle back. It does not. All right. So that's it for the gibbering Malver. Saladin, it's your go.
Do I need to make any saves?
Let me see if you're within 20 feet of the gibbering Malver. You are not. You're fine.
Okay. I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3. Checking something. Yep. Right. 4. So, given that your man looked straight at me and tried to cast a spell on me a minute ago, I'm reasonably comfortable he can see through my invisibility.
Oh.
So, I'm gonna let that...
To be fair, I just forgotten you were invisible. if
you specified so clearly he's looking right at you, so we were all like, okay, well then he...
Yeah, I thought that was genuinely a...
No, I had just completely forgotten you were invisible. If I had tried to cast a spell and you gone, oh, but I'm invisible, I'd be like, oh, he targets someone else then. I had just completely forgotten you were invisible.
Yeah, I want to try out my new spell anyway, and I did our job was to kill this guy, so I think I'm safe enough burning my resources.
Yeah, he's
so,
evil too.
Before you kill him, monsieur, where do you keep your book of poetry?
Fuck yeah.
I'm going to use a bonus action to cause a swirl of sand to form into the shape of Toadkiller Dog.
Coming saving throw.
So I need to roll him onto the initiative.
I don't think it's going to matter too much.
Alright.
Yeah, sure.
And then I'm going to burn another sorcery point to subtly cast spell.
Okay, you successfully cast your spell.
He needs to make an intelligence saving throw with disadvantage because there's a dog sitting next to him.
Fuck yeah.
He takes 28 psychic damage.
Ooh.
Oh, hang on, I didn't notice. If he's immune to being charmed, it doesn't work.
Okay.
Bollock.
No!
I foresaw this and gave myself immunity to charm.
I genuinely thought that...
Yar!
Okay. He succeeds automatically, so he still takes 28 psychic damage. Which is less exciting than being locked in a mental prison.
I mean, he's still dead.
Oh, okay.
He had 6 hit points left after those axe strikes.
Different kind of prison.
On a failure, it takes the damage. I forgot that's one of the cool things. It's going to take damage no matter fucking what. It's great. Alright.
Yeah, now it's only 5d10 if it fails, but nah. Toadkiller disappears in a swirl of magical glowing sand, and that's it for me.
The dogs! Just as the old gypsy woman said.
I thought he gave his own predictions.
Luranax, the master of visions, is dead.
Why does he have a gypsy giving him the master of visions?
Actually,
He wasn't master of visions after all.
Master of people with visions.
As in he hired one gypsy.
Esmeralda.
I feel like I could have taken him, but I ran away.
It was probably for the best.
I am really a disappointment. I ran.
I mean, there were 3 monsters there who all could cast whole monster, or whole person, so might
Nice.
wasn't the worst idea.
You just charged at him in reverse.
Okay, can I go...
10 feet of difficult terrain around it. So difficult terrain would start here. So It would take 20 feet from there to get.
Can I get to him in any way?
No, not really, because it'd be 10, 15.
I mean,
20,
can I go like this?
15.
It'd still be 5 away.
You'd still be 5 away, yeah.
So, it's easy. Just take out your lance that every good paladin has.
I have a glaive.
And... No, glaive works, yeah.
But you got shield on right now, so.
I do, but I have javelins, so I'll just chuck a javelin at him. So I'll run up to there because I have a free hand now. Because Wunderwaffe is that it's a lightning javelin, but you don't have to retrieve it because it's a gun. So am I still holding it?
Just throw a javelin. I think I'll be dead.
Yeah, we'll throw a javelin. Let me quickly read the necrotic
throw the
shroud.
Wunderwaffe at it. Just fuck it.
When I deal damage to it with an attack or spell, so I do get the necrotic on it if I hit him as well. So I'm just gonna
remove it. I'm just gonna kill it.
Throw a javelin that misses.
Nope, it hits. Has 9 AC and
nice.
11 hit points.
It does 22 damage.
You grab your Wunderwaffe, you lob it across the room. It strikes this creature and it melts in necrotic energy. And that's the end of that chapter. The creature falls apart as Luranax writhes a few and twitches a few last times as its mind is torn apart by visions of angry dogs biting it. You are left in this cave covered in strange sigils and runes. Sorry, sigils. This is the Matt Mercer universe. And yeah. So again, there's various arcane tomes in Luranax's room, old and kind of decrepit things, most looking kind of unpleasant in nature. There's also a pestle that sits near where Luranax was resting, a large mortar and pestle, a pile of armor and equipment taken from his various victims.
Ooh. I want to search the pile of armor and equipment.
Okay.
Moani will blow out her feet.
Sorry?
Moani will blow out her feet.
Oh.
Oh.
It's a strange statement, so it took me a minute.
Can someone assist me in searching the pile of... Or wait, I first want to pick up the tree bone, obviously. And take my baby with me.
A goblin grabs it and runs off.
I can take
I throw a javelin at him.
It just... A portal opens and a treasure goblin from Diablo 3 comes through, grabs it.
It might be best to let Krazak
I will take
the searching.
Yes.
Alright, I will assist you, I guess.
So what are you searching?
First the pile of gear and equipment that he stole from adventurers.
Alright. It's fairly mundane gear and equipment. Nothing stands out. Most of it isn't even really adventuring gear. It's just stuff people were wearing before he killed them, and then he had to get it taken off them.
Undress them.
Someday we'll come across a take level member. Take member level of loot character.
Local protection.
There are 5 items
storing.
that require attunement.
Dude, we don't die. That's the problem.
Yeah.
These people didn't have our equipment. They didn't live.
Oh, speak for yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's nothing really impressive in amongst the basic the pile of armor and stuff.
Yeah, cool.
Most of it's. I mean, he didn't he really cared about it, so a lot of it's been torn and broken.
Seems pretty clear in here. Just a standard fare.
There was also a bunch of tomes. We might want to make sure that there is no dangerous knowledge in these tomes and probably destroy them if there is any dangerous information.
I agree.
Or I will keep them, because as a cleric of Ayun, I will, keep knowledge safe from people that might use it against, the good of the world.
Okay. So looking through the tomes, you find
hot 11.
It's an 11.
Yeah, I know, but they're also just right there. It's not like you just, I can't read now.
Upside down.
A research. There's a thin booklet bound in human flesh that appears to be Luranax's own research journal. Flicking through it, it's written in Infernal, but kind of looking at it, you reckon this is probably the book you were sent here to get, his like treatise on when the world will end. There's also a stack of ancient texts filled with elven prophecy, and many books like it seems like he's got from various sort of necromantic sources. A lot of them are bound in either human flesh or other leathers. And there's other like clearly like books he's written. The one you have is just the most like up to date one.
This is the latest republication.
Yeah. You also you do find his book of poetry. It's all just My Chemical Romance and Disturbed Lyrics, or whatever.
Yes. I will mark this down. What other one would you suggest me marking down? Because I want to, keep some books that have dangerous information in them.
A lot of them have dangerous information by the looks of it. Like, this guy didn't collect nice books. Apart from the text of elven prophecies, they're all clearly taken from unpleasant sources. Are mostly his own writings.
I used Shatter to destroy all but the latest copy.
Is there any Panic at the Disco?
No, there's Black Parade. You Shatter to destroy what, sorry?
To destroy all his writings but the latest one. Leave that with Astro.
I mean, they're like standing with the books, looking over them, so you'd be shattering your party.
It's fine, they've got resistance.
I'll stand back if I need be.
Alright, so
I will
destroy
grab some of the interesting ones, also about some of the other elven prophecies and some of the research ones, just the ones that seem
Okay.
the most recent, yes.
Krasik looks for spell scrolls.
There are no spell scrolls amongst the
There's
sources.
never spell scrolls.
I've given out spell scrolls quite a
No,
few
you have.
times.
No, honestly, you have.
They're my favorite item to give out because I know no one's ever going to use them. Yeah, so you've got his Finn booklet, you've got some books of elven prophecy and a couple of dangerous looking tomes that Astrid took interest in. Oh, and a book of goth poetry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, emo poetry, not goth. It's not.
This is probably the most dangerous of all the writings here.
You've got one written by My Clerical Romance.
Nice.
Thank you, Adam Cobalt, for that one. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Back.
So there was also the big pile of bones, the weird sigil on the ground, and the big mortar and pestle.
Search bones.
Yep, there are just lots of bones. Most of them are in the process of being ground up. It looks like they get put in the mortar and pestle, and then he grinds the bones up, and
Which
then
leads my interest.
and does something with the dust. It's weird. Maybe snorts it. I don't know.
Which leads me to the mortar and pestle.
Okay, roll an Arcana check on the mortar and pestle.
Ooh!
Good. Okay, it's quite a high DC as well. So this alchemical instrument radiates magic and evil. Weighs 50 L. It weighs 50 lb, and probably would be worth a lot to a collector of such things. Let me just check. I need to check because there's something about the pestle. And what
I can take some time.
What was this? What was his name again? Linux or something?
Lurinax.
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 Master of Visions. Because I'm putting it book with dangerous information. It belonged to Lurinax, Master of Visions.
Yes, and you have his most up to date booklet, which is written in Infernal. I think most of his writings are in Infernal.
Okay, because you want some trading material later on. I mean, I'm a cleric or I'm a paladin. Obviously, I'm gonna keep this dangerous information untraded later on.
Okay, so I'm just
Krasik gives you side eye.
Sada. There we go. Okay. Alright, so Lurinax's mortar and pestle is designed to grind the essence from living creatures. So he basically grinds up their bones, and the foul mixture of dried blood and bone powder he uses in his vision work. With your high Arcana check, you realize that if you ground up Lurinax's bones and body inside this massive mortar and pestle, he would not be able to regenerate and revive.
Ooh.
Which is something Nagas are well known for doing.
I'd relay this to the party.
I legit did not know that.
Yeah, Nagas are terrifying.
Yeah. If you hadn't done that, if you hadn't realized that, he would have returned in 1d6 days.
Yeah.
But if you want to, you could spend some time and grind up his bones in this massive mortar and pestle. It will take a while, and it'll be gross and horrible work. You have to cut him up and do it.
Yeah.
I volunteer for the cutting him up party, but I don't want to grind his bones. It's disturbing.
I assume our job does not count as done if we simply allow him to return.
What I will do is I will
You were
read
just
his
sent to
poetry
get
while we
the-
grind his bones.
You were just sent to get the book, though killing him is definitely a bonus in the eyes of a good-lined anybody.
Yep. Look at Nagas. There's a game before when DM put a
Alright, I
Naga
will
in the
stop.
basement of our bar.
I will start cutting him
Get
into
coming back
little-
every week.
Ooh! Skull Alley.
I will start cutting him up in little pieces.
Yeah.
Alright, you hack him up, hack.
Does
I'm
it
guessing
respect
Moani
the eye?
does the actual grinding because it's quite physically intensive. It would take several hours. Probably to do this, I think will mean this contract will take 2 days instead of 1.
Probably
because-
be best to do it.
I think we should.
Yes,
Yeah.
it would destroy a very dangerous evil creature for all time.
So yeah, there is one more thing that I wanted to do if we are going to be here for several hours. I want to go back to this valley that is all dead and shit.
Okay. So when you
I-
stick your head outside the cavern,
Oh.
the valley of like blasted rock and slate is no longer there. There is just you look outside and there is just immediately a tree line,
Oh.
and a little beyond the tree line, you can make out how passively perceptive is Astrid?
11.
11. Okay, you can't really make out anything. You just see a tree line, but
Alright.
it is gone.
Oh,
I will
before-
sit down at the entrance of the cave. I will cross my my legs and do my arms crossed in a little prayer thing. And I will cast plant growth over the course of 8 hours to make it enriched land. All the plants in half a mile radius centered on this point will become enriched for 1 year,
All right.
yielding twice the much amount of food.
Okay. So you cast it. I mean, you were helping cut up the creature though.
I mean, I cut it up and then I go outside.
Yeah, it just takes a while. Okay. You wouldn't sleep tonight then.
Okay.
Okay.
Krasik, I also want to look at the magic symbol
Yeah. You.
inside.
Oh, the big eye.
Yeah, the big eye thing.
All right. Roll an Arcana check.
Alright. Would you be able to assist in this, Saladin?
For an Arcana check?
Yeah.
No. Not trained in Arcana.
That kind of sorcerer. Gotcha. 12.
The big evil eye. It probably was involved in his in his prophecies and bringing dread into the world. All right. So over the next little while, Moani, you're just like inside for ages, like mashing up this giant cut up snake corpse in a giant
Yep.
mortar and pestle. It's gross, but removes
Easy
evil from
done.
the world. Krasik. For the duration, you sense magic within. Okay, so Krasik, when you cast that, yeah, there's lots of magic everywhere. Although it's dimming quite quickly with the death of this creature. It was clearly connected to him. The mortar and pestle has very strong necromantic energies, which were likely involved in its use. And you would. When would you have cast this? Would you have cast this before Astrid left? I guess it would take you 10 minutes. Well, yeah, when would you have cast this spell? Just because Astrid just did something that takes place over 8 hours, cutting up.
Yeah, just probably straight away when we started. Sorry.
So within 10 minutes, it would have taken Astrid a couple of hours to cut up the dead snake. Because it's huge and it would have been like hacking a tree. Alright, you notice that one of the books Astrid is holding is magic.
Is it a poetry? Is it magical poetry?
I don't know. I mean, I know you just Kratzik just knows there's a magical aura from one of the books.
Doop de doop, alle hop, chop, chop the head off, go to the next meter, alle hop, chop. Why are you looking at me like that, Krazak?
Oh, sorry about that. I'm back.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Kratzik, you noticed that there's a fucking magic book on Astrid.
Cool. Astrid, that book seems a bit more magical than usual.
Alle hop. Oh, which one?
I pointed out.
It is the Elven Tome.
Alright. Do you know what the kind of magic it is? Or?
Well, I guess we're going to be here a while. I will identify it.
Sure. So you spend a little time identifying it. It is a tome of understanding. Yeah, it's a tome of understanding. However, it's somewhat connected with the magic of this place. If it is removed from this cavern, it will break apart. Also, once the creature you're like churning up is dead, there's a certain amount of time and it will break apart. So, effectively, it's a tome of understanding for one person in this group. You can't take it with you to Vasselheim or give it to anyone else.
That's the one that increases int, isn't it?
No, wisdom.
Wisdom. I believe. Yes.
In the party where no one has a wisdom as their main stat. Nice.
I mean, I am interested in reading it, obviously, but if it's going to break apart when we leave, I would want one of us to read it.
It's not as long as the average tome of understanding, so you'll be able to read it in like a single sitting.
Okay, sorry to break it down to mechanics, but Moani is the only one among us who has a class that deals with wisdom.
Yeah. I have a -1, so I'm not too concerned about it anyway. Not much of a difference. I think Moani's the one who would get the most use out of it.
I'm not sure what Blood Hunter features she has that really need it or anything, but she may someday level that up. So
It increases your wisdom score by 2.
Yep. Like permanently.
It would stop me mauling people. Well, help me stop mauling people if I have to use my bear form, which is another 3 AC, another 2 AC. Sorry, if I level it up again.
Yeah, that'd be useful. And it also helps with your like just general stats.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I am interested in reading it, but if you get a benefit out of it, then you should definitely read it, and not me.
It doesn't sound like a massive benefit, though, like a cleric or something would get.
No, it's
if
not
somebody has
broken.
a good RP reason for maybe wanting it, then that's, I think, about as strong as that mechanical one.
I mean, I think my only RP reason is, I'm a paladin of Ayun, but my intelligence and my wisdom are both +1, so, getting a little bit of a boost is never a wrong thing, but I think Moani should probably read it.
Yeah.
Moani, maybe after reading this you will have the sense to not run directly into the face of giant enemies.
Wait, is it written in Infernal?
No, this is in Elvish poetry, so it would be written in Elvish, actually.
Well,
I'll read it to her.
Read it out loud.
You're an elf!
Elf, please kill them!
Hey, so was this the end of the thing? Because my mom just called for dinner,
Yes,
so I'll
this
be
is the
back
end
in
of the
like
thing. So,
I'll be back in like 15, 20 minutes. So
yeah, or we can just quickly go to the rewards page, because this is basically it over. I just want to give you a chance. You
I just used to
leave,
look around
and after you destroy the body, and
oh wait,
like,
so while you're
15
grinding up the shit and Astrid's casting her spell, you see like little pieces of grass like start to pop out of the cracks in the walls.
Yeah. It also turns
what the
out
fuck
that Sir William Regal is only like 20 feet away in the tree line, like because of the kind of effect of destroying this creature's demiplane. You all return home after one of you reads the book. I think Moani, from the sounds of it.
We invite him in for good grinding.
Right, yeah. Oh, he takes the book and reads it.
Does Moani want to read it or not?
I think Moani. Oh.
I mean,
You're allowed to say yes. You're allowed to want this.
You are.
I would like it, but it's sort of one of those things where I don't know RP-wise how interested Moani would be, is the thing.
Everyone else is interested in you not going berserk and killing them.
Yeah, but I guess also like, how much mechanically like do they know about that? Like, oh, we need to get her wisdom score higher. That
If
seems like
we get Moani to read this book, she will not attack us when she goes mad.
It seems like a slightly strange jump in logic.
I'm sticking with the RP here. It will make you wiser and you'll stop, nearly getting yourself killed.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Which probably makes Saladin sound like a bit of a jerk, but
Alright.
I mean, he's just saying what the rest of the party are thinking.
Alright, so maybe Saladin sits down and in Elvish explains to Moani wise elven proverbs about not running at monsters, and that puts Moani's magically put Moani's wisdom up by 2.
Does it destroy the book? Because I have to take it off my.
It would destroy the
sheet.
book, yes, as it is used. This is not one that returns in time. It's a kind of weakened version of a tome.
All right, then I will take it off my character sheet. Now I just have a book with emo poetry and
Describe what he's saying.
And a book of like Infernal that Sir William Regal's going to take off you.
No, because I took another one as well next
Yes.
to the one that we're going to give to him.
You also would have some other dangerous, like his older prophecies, which are filled with creepy things, which you could look over, I suppose, if you wanted to.
Yes.
And I could maybe give you some creepy prophecies you'd glean from it.
Ooh. I feel like Astrid would be resistant to that sort of shit, so it'll be fine.
Yeah. Or just gives me a chance to give, like, foreshadowing of future contracts I might run.
That's cool.
Eventually, Lady, the Queen of Elderflowers will get off her ass and do something again. When Matthew
Queen of Elderflowers, nice.
I will take
tell me about it. Loxton's, the love of Loxton's life has been sitting on a rock in a castle for the past, 4 months.
Oh. Okay, I have to head off because dinner, so
Cool.
later.
Slayer. Much love. Alright. Cool. So the ticks are going down. Hope anyone who actually watched this enjoyed watching it. And yeah, Sir William Regal will pay you all. He will pass this information on to the... Well, actually, I think rather than Sir William Regal paying you, he will take the mortar, and that will you will have that will get sold effectively to the church as a bonus, and that's who you get the money from. And then that way he can also carry the favor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you get money and a favor from the church, which he says they will use to get you a powerful weapon when it is time to face the archdevil. And he nods good, you didn't fuck up this time. And I will see you soon. When we will look into gaining information on how to get into this devil's domain, and also make sure it does not resurrect. And so that will be future stories.